Hey guys, excuse my voice. If you don't know me, my name is Lucy. I go by Chosen and Touched. And I want to do a little video because I have discovered that there are many people that don't quite understand what it is I do, and it's caused a lot of confusion. So, especially those that have been private messaging me, and then, I just block because, it's kind of childish. And then they, find me on other apps or they text me, things like that. So, yes, this is for them, but this is for anybody else who doesn't know about me. So, I'm a little different than other mediums. So I am a Christian psychic medium. That is another story for another day. And I'm an advocate. Well, that is what has come about. People, I have discovered that certain people, certain people do not comprehend the difference between being an advocate for different things and then also being a light worker. So before I went public with my gifts about 3 years ago, I was just an advocate until. So I have a book. It's the true story about my life. And I also have another book just coming out of poetry and other things, and another book on its way. So I'm a little bit of everything. The difference is I am yeah. So anyway, money is not a thing with me. All of my lives for the past 3 years have been completely free, spirit led. I'm only just now open for private readings, but as an advocate, I'm an advocate for angel moms, domestic violence, addiction, mental health. Yeah, I could actually go on for a long time. I am an advocate for abuse of all kinds, and I educate others on what exactly abuse is and trauma bonds. Oh my gosh. So I do a lot of things. Okay, and again, forgive my voice, but for 10 years before I went public with my gifts, I was just an advocate over on Bookface, and that is where I came from. Um, so I have discovered that there are people, especially last night's message, that do not understand or comprehend the difference or the definition. So I thought that I would do a video. So let's go down to an advocate. Okay, as a verb, to advocate means to speak in favor of or publicly support a cause or idea. Essentially, it's about standing up for something or someone, whether it's a cause, a person, or a policy. So I am the one that will say something when other people will not say those things. I have always been an advocate, but especially with my own personal traumas. I took my book to California, and the only reason I will go on and tell you the only reason that I stopped advocating is because I was diagnosed with a terminal illness, and that's the day that I pretty much just gave up. But through my spiritual journey and becoming awakened, here I am. That's why I've been on this app. That's why I do what I do, and I am learning to heal that because average, certain people, certain people do not understand the difference. I have discovered that the videos that I make, there's a group of people that think that these videos are my here and now. And what I want the world to know is, as an advocate, is that there is happiness after trauma. And a lot of my videos are either, memories from 4 years ago or 3 years ago, because I am currently still only 2 years in of losing my mother. But when they diagnosed me the summer that she passed away with stage 4 non-alcoholic hereditary cirrhosis of the liver. I lost my faith and I lost myself. So what people need to know is that we heal and then life happens. And then we got more to heal from, unfortunately. But that's the way healing works. It's not a one go round unless you are beyond blessed. I know that I'm blessed, but I was also chosen. I was chosen to endure things and help other people through these different events. And so people need to understand that. So what I wanted to come on today and say is, just because I post a video doesn't mean it's what's going on now. Now, at one point, you do get tired of being tracked down and or stalked and treated and getting messages out of the blue. As an adult, you block people and move on. You don't, you know what? It doesn't matter. The bottom line is I'm an advocate and a follower of Jesus and a psychic medium. Rare, I know, but it's the way it is. And just because I do a video, some videos are old videos from my author page on a different app. Some videos are memories of when my mother passed and I found out I was sick. There's just a lot more, and some people really need to just think. Now, as far as the actual things that were said to me, I'm deciding on that one. But I did want to put up the definition of an advocate. I do a little bit of everything. I work with Jesus. I work with angels. Yeah. I'm going to stop there. So for those of you that don't know me, again, my name is Lucy, and I go by Chosen and Touched because of that very thing. I do a lot of things. Past life readings, angel readings, and some other things that I don't put in the public. So if you don't know me, give me a follow, check me out, see if we vibe. All right, God bless you.